What is up, Sassy Taco Gang? It's your girl Grace by Grace, and welcome to another YouTube video with me, Grace by Grace. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, I've decided to create this video for you guys, speaking on my art journey, my experience with it so far. We're in 3 months in, and it's quite interesting, I would say. So, if you're new to my YouTube channel and you're a new subscriber, hi, my name is Grace by Grace. I am a freelance illustrator based in Namibia, also an aspiring animator as well. I also study Chinese as well. So this is both an art channel as well as a language channel. That's something that we have to keep in mind because I love languages and I love art. What can I say? Okay, so to begin with the video, I really want to talk about the projects that I have been working on. So starting off with my main project, which is Pixel. So Pixel is my future webtoon. It's a collaborative work. I'm working on it with another artist as well. I would say is I wouldn't mind. I'm not gonna say it's going horrible, but rather that it's because it's because it's collaborative. It's something new. It's a new environment and all of that. For me myself, I have to figure out how the other artists can understand. We have to figure out, you know, how we work and all of that. One thing for sure, I realized that it is my project in a way, so I wanted to bring the other person on board so that they can actually share their creative sides in it and all of that. But at some point I feel like it is my project in a way, so I kind of make the direction. I'm sort of the directive in that sense, but it would be nice to hear. I feel like I don't know how this works. I really do not know how it works. I'm just going with the flow. So yeah, Sylvia was my biggest trouble. I started her up all over again. I've been working on this project for 2 months, by the way. We're in the month of March. It's just character design. I don't know, character design is one of that things that have to go correct, because if the character design flips, then the whole project flips on its own. So I feel like the character design aspect is kind of an important aspect in a way, because you want to make sure that character is consistent. You want to make sure it is the character. You want to make sure it's the character that you would want to work with, you would want to draw throughout. So you have to make sure. And I don't want to rush it. It's a personal project. That's one thing. And the thing about me is that because I do my art with my fingers, I want to experiment within this area in all of the projects that I'm doing. So I don't want to rush it for myself. That's another important aspect that I want to consider. Yeah. So Sylvia, I figured her out. I did like her outfits. I did her her front and 3/4 pose. What else did I do with her? I'm going to do her character sheet now. Smiley, I have no problem with her. I'm not focusing too much on her. I feel like with her, if I take 1 day, 2 days, right now I have today, tomorrow, and the next day break because the people are not doing the renovation anymore. So I'm going to take this day to finish up the character design for both Smiley and Sylvia, head it in so with the color comps, is it, so that the other person can actually color it and all of that. And then it'll give me the opportunity to work on the storyboards, because that part is a little bit more complicated. I do not write script. I like visuals. I love graphic novels. It tells you something. I never liked novels in high school. If it didn't have pictures, I just couldn't get in. But I'm slowly learning how to appreciate this art form, the writing art form. I've been following a lot of writers, a lot of poets. I have poetry now. I have a poet friend, by the way. So yeah, I've been trying to get into her work just to, you know, understand like what's going. It is so interesting. I love her poems. I love everything about her. Her poem shows her personality, and it's just I scream every time when she comes like, I have a poem. It's just amazing. It's just, and I miss her so much, by the way. So if you're watching this, Lika, you have interesting poems. I don't know why I'm pointing at you. The disrespect, stop pointing. Maybe I should say, hi, Lika. Okay. Yeah, that's all. I just love that art form. Yeah, so I have to figure out the storyboard, and that's it. Yeah. So the other area that I have to figure out is the submission. I'm doing one submission. I was doing about 4, and they were cutting down. The first one, I'm not gonna name their names. So just so that when they do return, I can submit. The first one is that with it, I think I was just a little bit skeptical. I did my research about it. It was very much skeptical about it. I was gonna create like an animation, but it was suspicious in a way. I just didn't feel safe. There was too much going on. I was reading their terms and conditions. I don't know, like I just don't know. The other one was the another submission for a magazine. So there's 2 submissions for a magazine. There's 2 submissions for a magazine, and then one other one, and then another one for like an animation, sort of African anime, something along that side. I think for this one I'm gonna do it later on because there's still time. With this one is now the animation one, because there's still time. I think for these ones, right, because it was more of like an art grant, I wanted to buy like a graphic tablet, and I felt like that was very much, not good in a way, because no, man. I want to experiment with this art form. I want to take it to animation. Okay, so yeah, that's one thing. That's one reason why I gave up on it, because I felt like it was just ruining my purpose of creating my art piece. It was ruining the purpose. And then the two meg submissions are gonna be illustration. The other one, I'm not really sure, right? I might need to restart it again because I saw their art direction and they're more about nature and all of that, and I think I might need to like rediscover or look within my illustration and see which one faces in that direction. I just want to try it out, and I think it will be also good to try it out because I really want to do more environmentally based projects as well. So I feel like that would be an interesting direction to take. I realize this is a chatty vlog. This is gonna be a chatty vlog. But there is gonna be like art pieces that are gonna be all over the screen, so don't worry, I'm gonna be vlogging. Yeah, so with that one, it was a little bit complicated, so I just decided to give up on it. But I feel like they have like an April like submission, so like January, February, March, April, May. I think it was July. So there's like a July submission and then there's like an April submission. So I feel like I still have time. I just have to think about what I have to do. So now that I'm thinking about it, I can still do that one. Yeah, I can do that one. It's gonna be a new project. The other one is for another locally based magazine. So my friend referred to me to this one. I don't know who it was. I don't know whom of you referred to me. I'm not really sure. But they do have now a submission and I'm excited to submit. Am I a bit behind? Yeah, I couldn't. My head is blank space. It's the renovation, I'm telling you. So with this one, I am going to submit something, and it's based on my illustration that I did for the inner child. This illustration is done. I just need to do a blog post about it. It's gonna be a series based on this one. I'm kind of like hugging my childhood self for being there, for being that adventurous little girl, and that actually, molded me. It's kind of like that. So these illustrations are going to be based on that area. I might need to go back to this video because wow, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, that's basically it.
Staring out the window, reaching for a North Star, waiting just to wake up from this nightmare where you could be right back in my arms, dancing to the limbo, stuck here in the middle. You tell me that it's simple, but I could paint 1,000 different pictures of what is wrong. But if we turn the clocks back a couple dials, we should throw them out, because time ain't ours, oh, but you fill me up, and I can feel it now. Like a camel through the needle, everyday people are just 1,000 versions of who they were. So love me like we're equal, 'cause if there is no sequel, I'd rather live in peaceful understanding that we believed our every single word. Turn the clocks back a couple dials, we should throw them out, because time ain't ours, oh. These blocks down a couple miles, we could build them up until the sky was as old. I lived 100 years of solitude.